Hello and welcome back. Today we're going to work on making timestamps editable again, and I'm back. I'm healthy again, somewhat, and yeah, we had the issue with the correct time zone, and I'm not live streaming because my internet doesn't work. I don't know why. It's kind of annoying. Anyway, so we want to edit like the timestamp here, right? So, and this is obviously not the best UX, so I was thinking that we maybe have like here an edit button, and then it switches over to edit mode. So I think I will add this first, and then we're going to work on the rest. So in order for that to look a bit nicer, I think we will extract that to a new component, and we will call that timestamp. Item, right? And while we add it, I think we just call it a TSX. And then we going to grab this and then we're going to do a const timestamp item, something like that, right? And now we have to put this in a return. Right. And she really doesn't want to do that. Okay. Then we're going to import a couple of things. Sidebar. So okay. Let's delete the things we don't need. React is important. Component I don't think we need. Button, we need that. Save. So that's not needed, but we need use state, I think, right? Because we have like edit mode, set edit mode, right? Okay, and he's still complaining because we need moment. Let's see, here we go. Alright. What else do we need? The rest are like functions that we can add. Let's see. Alright, we have an onChange and onSubmit function, right? So we can put this here. And these are like functions, right? And then we also need the date state, right? So can grab that, put this here, and the state, alright, so we don't need that any longer. All right. So let's export timestamp item. Okay, and then we also have a use effect. Right, and we need a timestamp, obviously. Timestamp, set timestamp, stamp, right, and that is something like that. Okay, so now we have to fix all the little errors. We also need T for the translations, like that, right? Okay, I think it's just this.t. No, I will have to look into why he doesn't want to do that. Right, so sidebar. And here we have timestamp item. Very cool. So we need from timestamp item. Right, for now we just need props, I think. And I will define them as props. Type props. And we have photo detail. No, just photo detail. Only for the current one. And I think that's all we need. Alright. I think we can even make it, even smaller by just... No, we need also the image hash, right? So photo detail is the smallest thing we can use. So yeah, that's any for now, but it doesn't have to be. Alright. So this is set timestamp. So this dot props, right? Object is possibly undefined. What? Okay. That's why he is complaining. And then we set this thing. Don't need that any longer. Okay, so I got a couple of things wrong. Okay, I have to initialize them as var or let. Okay, and that is a date, right? I will just put this as a string. I guess this should also work. So, right. Okay, so I have to do this. Okay, we also need the dispatch. The dispatch object. No. Save. Okay, cool. So that works. Now I have to define these things. So onChange is a string. Value any. Okay. Any is declared, but its value is never read. But I want to define the type. Okay. So that works. That's weird. All right. Here we go. We're not actually using that, but we still have to define it somehow. Right. So that is then just timestamp. Timestamp. Okay. Why is he complaining? No overload matches this call. Okay. Because of that. Alright. Yeah, I really want to define this as any, but it doesn't want to. It's quite weird. So this submit. And that is our item description. So we only have like that thing as an error. Okay, so then I will just define data as any, I guess. Okay. Value equals data dot value. Okay. Right. He does not like T. Okay. Why though? This expression is not callable. Da 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 da. All right. Save. So only one error to go. Exciting. Config datetime T. Right. Ah. We have to use the magic brackets. Obviously. Ta-da! Now it works. Awesome. Okay, so I think that should work now. We only have to add our two things here. And that is photo detail, right? Equals this props, right? And then we have dispatch. Very cool. Let's reload. And does it crash? No, it doesn't. Very cool. Oh, and okay, it crashes. Well. Cannot read property of null. Alright, that's basically reading date from sidebar render 77. That is probably oh, I haven't deleted this yet. Right. Save. Okay. And it works. Very cool. And here we don't even have to like do the checking of the props and stuff, because like a functional component always changes if you change the input. So we don't have that issue. So now we will implement the edit button. Times of item. So we start at false, and now I need to do a I always forget how the edit mode, right? And it's so weirdly written. Right. So if we're not in edit mode, no, only then show this, else show the other stuff. Okay. Okay, they have to have an parent element. So we have to add an empty div. Okay. Alright, so now if we go back into this thing, then we only see this. Right, that's correct. And now we need an icon. Then we also need a div here. And on click equals set edit mode to right. Save. Let's see. And then it looks like this. Awesome. And then we only have to on submit, change it back, and we need like an escape button, I think. Alright, so I would love if the icon is actually within this element. Save, and then I also don't need the div any longer. Nice. Alright, let's go to info. Yeah, like that, and then we have this. Very cool. So then we need a cancel button. Cancel? Is that a thing? Yeah, here we go. And then it would be nice if that was red, right? So color, all right. Yep. Okay, so let's change the date to 2022, save, and we got a 200 back. So then we should also change from edit mode to the other mode. Right, on submit. Yes. Okay. Okay, let's change this back to 2020. 2020. Okay, 2032, I guess. And then we change that. Awesome. And now I also don't have the issue with the date, I think. Oh no, it's still a bit off, right? We had the 22nd and now it's the 21st. Alright, so I have to change that, but everything else is fine, I guess. So yeah, it's all a bit hacked. But anyway, right, we still have to handle the click on the calendar. That's also broken. If we go here and click here and say 14th Oh no, now it works. Huh. Alright. I will just accept that. So definitely behave this way. So setting everything back an hour because of my difference in here. Now I just have to set the time zone somehow. So we only need to set the time zone when we save. So we can do it here, I think. And then we have here the zone object, right? So let's do this. The zone UTC. How do I have to set this? Set zone. Okay, as a string. Okay, let's see if this works. All right, so F5. Okay, so we have the 22nd. And now we want to go to the 23rd. Save. And we have the 23rd. Right, so that works. And now we also have like a +2 here. So, great. Now we have a little issue because we have these rules for parsing the date, right? And if we set this manually, we obviously want that this rule does not get overwritten, right? This timestamp doesn't get overwritten, and we kind of have to do something about that. So we currently, if we go to edit photo and then all the other config stuff, view set, edit view set, right, we just override basically timestamp, right? So exif timestamp, here we go. And usually we get the exif timestamp from the, well, exif object that's attached to the photo itself. And we now have two options. We can sync it back, which obviously could work, but that's another change, right? And I think it's better if we add a new field, I think, right? So that we know that this was set by the user. So let's go to photos. photo. Right, here we go. And the issue is that we haven't like defined how that should work, right? Because most of the time we currently just read stuff and then display it, but we don't have like the whole input-output thing yet configured. So we have to add like a new value here, timestamp equals, and then we add this thing here, and this will now be our manually set field. So I have to cancel now LibrePhoto Docker, right? So let's do sudo docker compose down. And like timestamp is also something that we will not like display right now. We use EXIF timestamp currently, but we have to save it somewhere differently. So, but we also can do the whole sync back thing that we actually write it to the thing. All right, so let's see. Let's go to LibrePhoto Docker, right? Yeah, reload. And in order for that to work, we have to go to entry point, and we have to add Python make manage.py make migrations, and then we log that also in here. Right, so that should create the field. So if we look here at that thing, then we also set obviously instance dot timestamp equals right, so that should work. And now we should also have like here a new migration file, photo timestamp. Very cool. Alright, then we can save that, retry sudo. That works. I think I also have to add here a timestamp. So now we have to edit the datetime extractor, right? So we have a new rule, obviously. So how do we add this? Default rules local time from datetime original. File system, do we have something like model as a rule type? I don't think so. So that will be obviously like the most important rule. So let's add this like that. One name. Alright, let's just add all these things. Save. Okay, could you format that? Okay. Command palette format. Still does not want to format. Oh, okay. Okay, cool. Okay. So we have to add a new rule type. Here we go. WhatsApp isn't a rule type, that is model, I think. Oh, I think I will call that user. Very cool. And then we go down here, call that rule types user. And we don't have an active timestamp. Yeah, it's similar to like path. So then I have to look up here we go. Else if self.rule type user. Okay, user defined does sound better, to be honest. Return something like that. User defined. So do we have the model anywhere? Because I kind of need that. I don't think we have that. Okay, so let's check this out. Extract this JSON. Okay, let's go to photos and let's see. Extract dateframe from EXIF. Here we go. So we give him everything but not the model itself, which is interesting. So I guess I will just add that timestamp. Right. Save. And then we go to date time extractor. Extract local date time, right. Okay. Okay. Let's add this to that. Rules.apply. Here we go. Timestamp. Alright, so technically it would be something like that, but we would return an empty thing, right? Sometimes at least. So if we have a value, return, else go to the next rule. Alright. It should be null by default, so it should skip this then. Alright, I think I have put everything in there. Save. Okay, it's still complaining. Why are you complaining? Okay, that looks weird. Save. All right. Let's log in. Let's check if we have the new rule. Let's go to settings. Okay, we have the wrong ID. So that is rule 14, I guess. Yep. Reload. Timestamp set by user. Regeltyp user defined. Add. Now it's down here. Let's go up. Yep. All right. And then we click on save. That's now saved. Let's see. So we currently don't change the album date, which is an open thing. But now if we rescan, this should be added to the new album date automatically, and the old thing will not be used. So let's see if this works as expected. Let's reload. No. Okay, that's bad. So that hasn't changed. But the album date should change too. Nope. Let's go to photo. So this should definitely happen, you know. Okay. Alright, I know why. I don't know why this is also still here. Anyway. 20-second, save. So now we saved that. And now the timestamp value should also be set. Before that it wasn't. And calculating clip embedding is still broken. Okay, scan all thingies. Okay. Takes 6 positional arguments, but 7 were given. Okay. So that could also explain why it doesn't work. It just crashes on all the things. 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Take 6 positional arguments, but 7 were given. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't get that. No, it looks fine. I don't know why he's complaining. I guess it's done now. Yeah. Okay, I think I will restart and then we will look again if this works or not. Okie dokie, so let's start up. Alright, remove that. I want to do a full scan. Okay. Okay, I don't see the same error anymore. That's good. Let's hope that it works. Alright, let's reload and let's hope that it did work. Ooh, yeah, it worked. Awesome. Okay, so that's great. So we're now a step closer to finishing everything up. We now also have the thing that we could allow for syncing back to the actual file, and I think we can implement that too. So, right. So we have here our modified fields thing. Here save metadata if modified field is none or rating, in modified fields text right text rating equals self.rating, and then we use this function. And when do we use this? Probably every time we save, right? Alright, so every time we save we go in here and so save metadata to disk. Right, so we already have this field, we have this thing. The only thing we have to do now is, I think, to add this to save metadata. Modi right. So let's go to tags and let's check out kind of just want to see the class, right? So daytime original is, I think, the right thing. So we don't look at x of timestamp because obviously this is set all the time, but timestamps only set if the user actually set it, and then we override daytime original. Okay. I'm not sure about that one here, right? The modified fields is none thing. I mean, sure, we can remove it from rating, but now it gets written every time we did something, right? Self.rating. But I guess this was the case before that too, right? Modified. So we have field name for field name and value in self-loaded values items. If value does not equals get attribute self field name. Okay. Okay, so technically this should work. So let's try this. Oh wow, now we have that twice because we never removed that. But oh no. That's not good. Not sure how that happened. Right. Before I forget that, we have to call here after instance.save instance.extract EXIF data. How is the function called? Extract datetime from EXIF, right? And then that should work. Retry sudo okay. So let's change this one to 1 year in the future. Okay. And it still duplicates everything. That's super weird. Why doesn't it remove the old thing? Weird. So that's a bug we have to investigate. But we also want to save metadata, right? So save in a sidecar is, I think, a good thing. So we change that. So let's go to that file here and let's put that to 2019. And now we wrote the datetime to data sample images and stuff like that. So let's check this out. No, where was it? I think images, right? Yep. Okay. No. Here we go. Wrong color.02. Yes. .xmp. I don't see the file. That's an issue. Pictures. Where is the XMP? Oh no. So that did not work. If I do that, add to favorites. Okay, that created the XMP file. If I now let's open with Kate. So we have the rating, right? But it does not write them for for the timestamp thing. But it says that it writes something, so that's weird. Maybe I also have to write it somewhere else. Okay, can I save directly to the file? Does that work? Also, it didn't change the album date, which is weird. So I have to look into that too. Okay, that's not working again. Okay, we write something again. Okay, we wrote just now to it. That looks good. Here we go. Details, original daytime. Okay, that worked. That's also a thing, like, is it correct that we write to original datetime, or do we have to write to image datetime? I don't know what the best case scenario is for that. Yeah. Okay, so writing directly to it works. Writing to the sidecar does not work, which is weird, but okay. And also the date does not change. If we do that, I think we just have to reload it once and then it should work. So let's Google that. Original datetime versus image datetime. Right, we also have datetime digitized, datetime original, a lot of daytimes, GPS datetime, fascinating. There is no standard XMP EXIF tag called datetime, so you should need to create a user-defined tag to be able to write this. It looks like they also don't know what the right one is. In this standard, that is the date and time the file was changed. Was generated for a DSC, the datetime the picture was taken are recorded, datetime digitized. Datetime and datetime original should be different if the image has ever been edited. Okay, so you usually, I guess, don't change datetime original, you just change datetime. Sounds logical. So I guess we will change this then to, where is it? Here we go. Okay, so let's write this back as datetime. Cool. And let's try this out. Let's use that one. And let's change this to 30, I guess. Save. Okay. 5. So we should write something, right? EXIF datetime, datetime, 2CR2. 5. Okay, he doesn't show me anything. Image datetime. Right, and then we have original datetime. So we changed that, but he doesn't show it. for whatever reason. So yeah, image datetime and original datetime. We only touch image datetime. I think that makes sense. And now I'm going to try XMP again. All right. Here we go. Options for favorites. I also have to change that. Okay, with timestamp. Okay, he changes the date, but he doesn't remove it from the old one. So that's still an issue. So, right, April 30th. There should be an image. Right. Okay, that worked, but he doesn't remove it from the old album, so that's an issue. Alright, so let's take the 29th, save, and we wrote something. 5. Let's go into here. And he still just used XMP rating. Yeah, I still don't know why it doesn't work. Text to write. Alright, so that's just called rating. Maybe that's the reason, because we use XMP, and for the other thing we use EXIF. Yeah, let's try that instead. Okay, 28th. Save. We now have that. Now I open this. And it still doesn't work. Okay. Okay, then I think I can go back with that. So datetime is a new field, right? So timestamp set by user, and then I also will add a new rule, 15, right? And that's just datetime. Okay, so it's user-defined, datetime, datetime original, and then everything else. So that looks good. I still get spammed right now. Alright, so now it should also respect that thing. Reload, add rule. Right. So that should work. We also need like a reset button so that a user can easily reset these rules. But that looks good. Now I only have to fix whatever this issue is. So let's go to photos. I think we look at the EXIF timestamp when we shouldn't, probably. Extract data from EXIF, right. So we have the extracted local time. And if that isn't equal that, then we set EXIF timestamp to self-exit to that. And yeah, we somehow don't find the old album data, I think. So we use the EXIF timestamp, right? That's correct. And then we have the possible album date. It's not none, and the image hash is in there. Then that's that. Right. But I don't get why he ignores that. So let's debug that. Okay, so that should work, I guess. All right, so we saved that and reload it, and yeah, let's check this out. Okay, we saved that, and now we're looking at the old album date, none. Alright, so I was right. He doesn't find it. If self.exif timestamp. So we should definitely go in here, right? Okay. And it's reloading, and so that's somehow none. Okay. Okay, let's put x of timestamp here. Yeah, alright, so we have that. No, because we already changed it, so he can't find the old things. Yeah, that's an issue. Right, because like we changed this already and then it does not work. Okay, so I think in order to fix that I have to do that. We only save timestamp and then it gets rewritten anyhow because of the rules. Okay, so let's try this again. So let's do 27th. Save. Oh no, wrong save button. Okay, so let's go here. Okay, it looks like he didn't reload that thing. Ah. Okay, now it reloaded. "26th. Save. No, it's what? "26th, yep. Okay, so how? Okay, I think we just get an exception, to be honest. That's why we don't see anything. Something went wrong. Alright, save. Reload, because we have probably multiple albums and we don't handle that yet. Wrong save button. Okay. No, no. He still doesn't care. Okay. So that wasn't it. Save. Okay, let's add this .date and maybe that changes something. No, it looks fine, right? 24th. And I also wanted here the 23rd. Huh. '25th. And then he looks up the 23rd, yeah, and then we said still 25th. No. That should work. And the album date also exists, right? So what was it? 2017. Okay, I don't get it. Yeah, admin, that's correct. I don't know. That's weird. That's just so weird. Let's see if this works. Because it obviously works in the other query, right? Because we create a new thing. Okay, so save. It continues to be none. That's so weird. Okay. Right. So that's somehow broken, but I don't know why. Okay. Wait, but here he has removed it because it definitely doesn't exist. So if I do it that again, 25th, and again 24. Okay, now it worked. What? But it always says none. Ah, god damn it. Right, let's look at that thing here. util.logger.info. Alright. And I also want to print out the date. So did we reload? Yes. Okay, and Okay, so if I print, oh no, I just printed the wrong way. That's why he was complaining. So if I do it like that, he will always return none. Dot date. Okay, let's look at this again. Okay, so 24th. Okay, so that will work now again, and I already fixed the bug. And now only have like a lot of duplicates, but that's fine. Okay, so I can keep these two. I think that's a good addition. But I will put this here. Okay, like that. All right. And in find album date, I can just yeah, it doesn't want to do that, I guess. We can remove this. Okay, save. Very cool. Right, now I have like one small thing I want to change. I want to have like a pop-up when we change a date, because right now it's a bit boring. So edit photo, go to definition. I want notify. Edit photo, all right. And that's under locale. Where is it? Here we go. English. Toasts. Then I will add cool. Okay. Refresh. Cool. And if I do now a refresh, then it moved, but it's still we still have duplicates. Yeah, but that worked. That's very cool. Right, and if I go here on the properties, then I still have my image date here, and XMP is still doesn't want to work. That's weird. XMP Okay, date, time, right. So that exists, but that's written differently, I guess. I still don't know how the rating thing does it. Okay, we have your rating, photos, photo, rating. Right, I think I will just do this later. I don't know what I need to do for that. I will put a comment somewhere. Photos.py. Okay. Now I have to change settings, right? Because now we can save to two different kind of fields. So settings. Here we go. Settings. Let's remove that and let's go here. Grid and grid. And save. And if I go now here, then we should have like 2 options for favorites. Yep. Okay. Okay, so favorite sync should only be sync. Translation.json. Settings. And that one favorite will be metadata. Settings. Okay, I think I'm close to done. options for favorites. Right. So that looks good. It's still a bit off. I think options for favorites, I don't need that header any longer. And then I can put this to 3 again. Cool. All right. So I changed that up. Yeah. Okay, I think that's basically done. What else do we need? I think the timestamp set by user thing should be put there by default, but I need like a reset thing for that, I guess. All right. So the only thing would be a reset button, but I don't think that that's different to just writing a changelog note that they should please add the rules, right? So I think that's fine. All right, I think that's it. Then I will just add all this stuff. Do I have still a bug anywhere? I'm trying to remember. Let's go to all the things, I guess. Lightbox, timestamp item. I guess, yeah, that's use user defined time zone, right? Because that's also a thing we have to do still. We have the options in the backend, but I didn't program it yet, so we don't need that any longer. That's also not needed. Okay. Then let's create a couple of commits. think I can just add this in one go. Stage changes. Libre Photos. Front end, and then git commit. Make photo Excel, make timestamp editable. I somehow deleted more than I added. Whoa. Oh, okay, because I extracted something and he doesn't count a new file, I guess. Alright. Yes, I think I can add this. Okay, that didn't work because I have to do a pull. Alright, very cool. And and then I add the rest here. Okay, that's not needed. Cannot read, and why is it read only? I wanted to unstage change. Thanks, and then no, save. That's no longer needed. What do we have here? Yep. A bit of logging, that's fine. The new field, X of tags, one new one. Two new rules. And these things, yep, looks fine, alright. Git commit. Oh no. Permission denied. Okay, here we go again. So, console, cd Libre Photos, right, and then API migrations, and then here we go. Okay. And the other one is in Serializer. Okay, so let's try this. Two files left unchanged. Okay. Stage changes. Okay, it's only datetime extractor. In line 390. F string is missing placeholders, alright. Make timestamp editable. Cool. Alright. Very cool. Thank you for watching, and see you next time. If you like my videos, you can sponsor me on GitHub Sponsors, and leave a like, subscribe, all the usual stuff. Alright, bye!